G'day there, you're watching Andy's Fishing and Wild Cook. This is day 2 of my mini mothership with fishing in the mangroves. Now, I'm going to get the crab pots first thing because this river apparently has no crabs. So we're going to shift to a new river after we get the crab pots, and I really want to catch either mud crabs or sand crab this trip. I've just caught a monster Mangrove Jack. I guessed him at 48 centimeters. That's lunch today, but it's last episode, so if you want to see that, check out the last episode. If you want crab pots that are hard to find, I'm using yellow floats with a green stripe and black rope, and I'm actually finding it very hard to find them without, like, I don't have a GPS on this little dinghy. Oh, we just went past it. Let's see, where was it? I think straight ahead here. See if you can spot it before I tell you exactly where it is. There's the rope and the floats. Whoops, going the wrong way. There's the float. They've been in overnight and absolutely nothing. There we go. Number 2 is a lot easier to see because it's right on top. Lots of garfish in the water here too. Look at them all. A couple of hundred garfish. Oh, there's something in it. Let's have a look. We have stone crabs. 3 of them. There you go. In Australia, you can't eat these guys. They're toxic. In Florida, in the States, people actually, they break the claws off these and eat them. But from all my research, these are toxic. They're Xanthate species, I believe. And yeah, we don't eat them. There would actually be a reasonable amount of meat on those, which it's a shame. But yeah, if you see a crab, whoops, if you see a crab with, whoop, I was going to show you the pattern, with that sort of pattern on the back, even some coral crabs, they've got the toxins in them. Off you go, buddy. Number 3, once again, like, extremely hard to see. If that floats inside, like, really dense mangrove, like, it's just there. Here it is. Come on out, there you go, look. The yellow matches the yellow of the sort of half-dead leaves of the mangroves. And we have nothing's even touched that. With this one, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and put it right in the middle of the river. Oh, ramming speed, just got him. I wasn't getting crabs around the edges, so I thought I'd try the middle. And we have, oh, we've got a blue swimmer. Woohoo! That's cool. And he looks legal. That is so good. Big, pretty looking crab. Look how blue the legs are. Let's have a look, make sure it's a male. Yep, that's a male. That's definitely legal male. If I can catch another 1 or 2 of these, we've got a whole meal. But I'm definitely got to change river systems. The crabbing in this one has been too slow. Look at that. Blue and a little bit of brown. I get a little bit of purple on here as well. They're yeah, amazing tasty critter, these guys. And for those of you that just don't trust my judgment, there you go, that's legal crab. Yummy. Let's go adventuring. Whenever you're towing a dinghy, you want a fairly long rope, and it might be a little bit hard to see, but I've got the outboard down that way it tracks straight. You don't want the dinghy doing this sort of thing at any sort of speed. And it's actually not a bad idea. I've got floats on the rope here, so if I ever like stop or back up, the rope can't go into the propeller. So it's 2.3 meters deep, and yeah, nice and flat, so it's actually deeper than when I came in, so we should have no problems getting out. The next spot we're going to go to is a much smaller system. I've just had a look at it on the map, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. We could be in for a rough night tonight if the forecast turns into what it's supposed to, but that's what adventuring's all about. And while we're motoring, it's time for a snack. Bananas on a boat. If anyone tells you they're bad luck, tell them they're living in the dark ages. because that's where that myth came from. Still in the mangroves. It's a nice clear day. Let's have a look. Woo! Not a cloud in the sky. No, not even over here. There you go. We're now at 1 meter because I'm deciding to take a bit of a shortcut, but we should be all right. Doesn't look too shallow out there. I think the tide's even still coming in a little bit. I'm not sure if you can tell, it's very shallow here and yeah, quite rough. Don't know if I'm going to make a bad decision here or yeah, we'll see. After zigzagging and a few wrong turns, I almost got grounded once. Yeah, we're in. That there's actually shallow. You can see the line of dirt. It looks like light brown colour. 2.4 meters of water. We're not too close. We're not too close there. I reckon this is our spot. So once I got a bit of chain out, what I do is I actually reverse the boat and drive the anchor in, and that's why I need the floats so that the rope doesn't get caught in the propeller. We got to make sure it holds, like grabs hold. If in doubt, let out some more chain. And here we are, new spot. I didn't actually take the solar panel down whilst I was driving because it was just a slow trip. The mangroves are a little further away than last night, so that's good. Hopefully there won't be too many sandflies. And we've got the sandbar just here, and I'm hoping that kind of stays underwater at low tide. First thing though, let's drop those crab pots in. This time I'm putting the pots more in the middle of the channel, and I'm not going to throw the boys up in the mangroves because I can see them. It's not too deep here. It looks a little bit deep. Oh, that's like 4 or 5 meters deep. That's good. Very good. We're right in the deep channel here. I might wait for the tide to drop a little bit before we go fishing. I haven't finished my lunch yet, but I had to jump up and show you. That's probably knee deep right there. The boat is swinging to here. So if I pull in, I'm going to say 3 meters of anchor chain. I reckon I should be okay, but that is, yeah, like that there. That there is 2 foot maximum. And that there, yeah. That's the sandbar sticking out. It looks further away, but the closest point is about 10 meters. Current is still ripping out pretty hard. See if there's any flathead along this sandbar. It's a perfect spot for them. Okay, I've just re-rigged and we're going to try that same snag again. Don't expect them to be in there, but gotta give it a go. Nice big log laying down. I fished a whole bunch of these, but yeah, it's, the water's very dirty. This is usually a clean bay, so I'm wondering if that's got something to do with it, because this is a Mangrove Jack river, it's not a Barramundi river. And looks like the tide's turned already. It's ripping in. Let's go check the crab pots. I don't want to do it too late. A lot of difference. Oh. This is a smutch. He's not a bad fish. Hey, snappy fish. Hey, off you go. What do you reckon? Are we gonna get another sand crab? Or a mud crab even, that'd be good. And we've got nothing. Okay, oh, we're in the shadows here. Not sure I like that a lot. What have we got? Nothing. Not looking good at all. Let's see. Oh, what do we got? We got a big female and what looks like, oh, he could be legal. That's another female, so 2 females and a possibly legal male. Let's see if we can dump the females out. I'll give you a look at him. His shell's big enough. He's got smallish claws, but I reckon he's big enough. And then these 2, they are definitely females. Massive body and fairly small claws. Same with this one here. Come on out. I'm just keeping my eye on the male. That's 1 female gone. Come on, girl. Out you go. Come on, female. There you go. Okay, we got the male. Woo. Point. Oh, he's borderline. I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, right on. So yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. Oh, straight away, right behind. Come on out, come on out, come on out. There he is, he's out. Little Jack. Oh, mid-sized Jack. He's not bad actually. Yeah, he go mid-30s. Lure hit the water, the plastic, and he just, yeah, snaffled it straight away. Off you go, buddy. Yep. What have we got? It's funny, last time I got nothing but jacks here. Hey, off you go, buddy. Got him, yes. Feels, I don't know, feels, yeah. I was gonna say Jack, it's flipping around a lot, but, oh, it's a cod. Black spot. Little black spot cod. There we go, little black spot cod. Hey, off you go, buddy. Ramming speed. Oh. I waited until now to get this shot. I wanted to get the, what do you call them? Ripples in the sand. They're not sand dunes, what are they? Oh. Anyway, they're made by the current going over the sand. But yeah, the sun's probably still a little bit too bright. Pretty cool spot, hey? Probably only 3 meters from the sand. So we'll see what happens at 4 in the morning. Almost certain that I'll be, yeah, touching that because it's going to be 60, actually 70 centimeters lower. First thing this morning when the tide's at the lowest. So we'll see what happens. It always looks so bright in the camera. It's getting quite dark. Let me turn you around. Actually, that even looks good there. These cameras are too good. The sun is well down. That's actually, yeah, a little bit more what it looks like right there. So I've had my shower. I'll start cooking that crab shortly. I don't actually feel too hungry because I did have a pretty big lunch. So, but yeah, we'll get on with that very shortly. Tide's ripping in. Definitely, yeah, the water's come up a little bit. And yeah, it's not too windy yet, but it's forecast 20 knots. I've just remembered, I've still got those little bits of mangrove fillet. I'm going to rig up a rod with just a single hook and a sinker, and we'll see what we can catch before it gets too dark. I didn't actually pack a hook and a sinker, so I'm just going to use a jig head. That should work okay. It's a hook and sinker in one. Chuck that out and see what happens. See, we'll put you in here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It hasn't even been 5 minutes. Actually, it's been like 3 minutes. Yep, got him. We got a fish. That was so quick. What is it? I'm going to say maybe flathead. The way it's sort of shaking its head around. Skull drag it in. What have we got? Can't tell. It is... oh, brim. Nice one. That is a pikey brim. He'd be undersized. Yeah, definitely undersized. Not by a heap. He's probably only 2 centimeters under. So we'll let him go. But boy, did that happen quickly. I did not expect that quick. Hey, off you go, buddy. Did I mention there haven't been very many sandflies at all? There's been like maybe one every few minutes, and I haven't put a mosquito coil up. I just missed another bite, so I sharpened the hook and I'll stick it back out there again. It is a nice evening though. Got a little bit of moon up there. You probably won't be able to see that. Oh, I just heard something then. Haven't felt anything. No. Oh, there's fish going off everywhere. Something just had a splash over here. And having this light on is actually causing the mosquitoes to come around. So I need to turn that on when I need it. Here's a nice fish that jumped on while the camera was turned off. Notice the remora or sucker fish on its back. That's actually very unusual for a small fish like this brim. I had to start a mosquito coil. There's a few mosquitoes coming from the land, but it's still a bit windy, so it's not too bad at all. Here's our blue swimmer. He's been in the fridge for at least 3 hours, something like that. And yeah, that's killed him. So what we do is just clean him up a little bit. The first thing we're going to do is pull his shell off. It's a bit different to a mud crab. There we go. There we go. So we'll get rid of that over the side. Then we've got his mouth parts. Just dump it all in the bucket. Get his gills. He's actually a really clean looking crab. Yeah, very clean. But I guess that's what happens. They live in sand, and they're not muddy like the mud crabs. I actually prefer the taste of these. They're a lot sweeter than the mud crab. Mind you, the last couple of mud crabs have been really nice. They've been full of meat and quite sweet, to be honest. We'll do the same as what we do with mud crabs. We'll just break him in half. There we go. And then just give him a little wash. There we go. 2 halves of a blue swimmer. He's going to be very nice. And then nothing fancy. We'll just put some salt water and fresh water. It's half salt, half fresh. As soon as that gets to the boil, stick Mr. Crab in. I like to do them claw down. And set the timer for 10 minutes. Oh, smelling good. We've only got 3 minutes to go, and the thing is, mud crabs, sand crabs, yeah, unless they're frozen, 10 minutes max is all you need to cook fresh seafood. And there we go, we're done. Ooh, let's have a look. I reckon that'll be tasty. Let's see. Look at that. Beautiful pink sand crab. There we go. Cooked to perfection. Now a lot of people throw these in ice water, and it's not a bad idea, but because we've got a bit of wind around, I'm just going to put them there, and the wind can just cool them down au naturel. Just spread them out a little bit. Here we go, yummy crab. It's totally cool. It's been 15 minutes. Yeah, didn't take long at all to cool down. And you'd think that after filming for over 10 years, or it's coming up to almost 11 years of making YouTube videos, I would have figured out how to do, I don't know, the eating segments so that you can, I'm still not 100% happy with how I film my eating segments, but I reckon I'll be pretty happy with that. But that's probably the biggest lump of meat. Even bigger than the claw on a blue swimmer is the swimming muscle inside the body. I'm gonna eat every one of these little segments here, but let's have a go at one of the nippers. I mean, I don't recommend everybody do this, but if you've got reasonably strong teeth, I don't recommend you do this, but I don't find this a problem at all. There we go. Being this late, I don't want to eat too much anyway. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, here it goes. There we go. There's the nipper. That nipper I just ate, it tastes just like a Moreton Bay bug, so yeah, I'm quite happy with sand crab. I actually wish I could get more of them. I guess I don't spend enough time where they are. They're usually out on like muddy, sandy flat, and I tend to spend most of my time up the creeks exploring, casting lures into snags. If you get a chance and you've never had sand crab before, try it in a restaurant. Hopefully it's fresh. I won't bore you too much longer. Oh, look at that, got most of it out. I'm actually hearing quite a bit of splashing going on out there. Alright, I'm going to leave the video there. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Delicious. If you're still here, I've picked out a special video just for you. Check it out.